the In Focus series of Holy Name University, brought to you by the Marketing and Advertising Office of Holy Name University. This morning, we have In Focus, the Divine Word College, Holy Name University, Alumni Nurses Association, and we have our President, Edgar Allan T. Rebosura. In Focus is a series of virtual panel discussions that will bring to our stakeholders, our parents, our students, the HNU administration, the SBD fathers, faculty and staff, our alumni, relevant, valid information about what's going on in the campus, in Holy Name University, and the lives of our alumni. So we are very blessed today to have with us different batches of the Holy Name University Nursing, College of Nursing in the past, the College of Health Sciences now, and the Department of Nursing. We have with us different, the clinical instructors, the dean, the department chairs, and our classmates, our batchmates, our schoolmates in nursing from different parts of the world. So without further ado, may I give you Dean Ruvih Joy Garrote for her welcome, and then let's have a round of introduction for our panelists. Hi, Ma'am Joy. Nakamute pa ka, Ma'am.
Okay, so good morning, everyone. Welcome to the In Focus of Holy Name University Alumni Nurses Association. It's headed by our President Edgar Rebosura. I would like to start by saying that the Bachelor of Science in Nursing program started in 1988 and up to the present, and we are blessed with a lot of students and a lot of graduates. Now, in the year 1988, we have produced graduates that are now all over the world working and succeedingly. But in the year 2020, we have no graduate because we followed the mandate of the Philippine government with regards to the K-12 program. So it's only, it will be the first K-12 graduates who are enrolled in the Bachelor of Science in Nursing program will be next year, 2022. Now, as I have said, the BSN started in 1984, and to the present, it is granted by PASCO as a Level 2 accredited program. And we hope that by next year, we will become a Level 3 PASCO accredited program. And in the year 2012, the Bachelor of Science in Nursing program grew another health-related program. It is the Bachelor of Science in Medical Technology. And this program, the pioneer graduates make Holy Name University a top 1 performing school in the Philippines, considering that the 74 Bachelor of Science in Medical Technology graduates made it to a 100% passing, making Holy Name University a top 1 performing school in the BSMT program. And last year, 2020, we were approved by CHED to offer Bachelor of Science in Radiology Technology. Now, I would like to say that kani si Edgar, every time nga muuli ni siya dire, dito pata sa ato ang old nga kanang Holy Name University nga building, magsige jud ko niya damgo nga kanang gar mayo unta no nga kanang maka-create ta og alumni association, because dugay-dugay na baya punta 1984, we started 1984, and taas-taas na po datong panahon unya murag maayo gyud og naatay alumni association. And si Edgar sige ma'am. And it was 2 years ago nga murag na-realize gyud to siya nga initiate gyud si Edgar nga mo start sa atong alumni nga program. And naana gyud ang tatay plano nga manguli sila diri sa Bohol, pero naabtan ta sa pandemic para ma-formalize sa tanan nga kanang ang ato ang naatay HNU Alumni Nurses Association. Pero kahibaw ko nga kaning pandemic naamang gyud na siya kanang end ba. So we hope nga ang atong mga damgo Edgar and together with the kanang members of our alumni association mahimo siyang ma-realize. Number 1 is mutabang si alumni in the improvement of our instruction. Another is our advocacy. And daghan pag yun tong mga damgo nga amo ang gipang-istoryahan ni Edgar together with Arlene, Liz, o daghan to sila when we were having meetings, no? So I'm so happy that we have kicked off the HNU Bachelor of Science in Nursing Alumni Association, and we hope that it will continue with the able leadership of Edgar, and after Edgar, kinsa may mo sunod niya. And I'm, so in behalf of Holy Name University, College of Health Sciences, now, I would like to welcome Edgar Rebosura, the president of the HNU Alumni Nurses Association. And with her is Mildred Karaan, now Mrs. Williams, and the faculty members of the Department of Nursing. I would like to start with Emmylou, Tutor, Lucy Antoinette Sales, Vilsuette Lingo, Sunday, Butalid Pablo, Jocelyn Reyes, our RLE chair, Ma'am Lourdes Babor. I told Ma'am Lourdes, Ma'am Bogs, kinahanglan mo anhagyug ka kay usa ka sa mga faculty nga nag-una. So kaila gyud nang atong mga alumni nimo. And
Judith.
Who else? Judith. At present, we are 13 in this virtual room. And so I would like to welcome everybody and good morning, everyone.
Good morning, Ma'am Joy. By the way, for the benefit of our audience, we are live on Facebook today, and we have invited panelists, former clinical instructors, and we have graduates from different batches to the panel. The others might be joining later. We're expecting other than Edgar, the president of the Alumni Nurses Association, we have Mildred Williams, and we have Liz Vergas, who has also Halbert, who has also confirmed, and Ma'am Chona Torregosa-Chatto, but they will be joining later on. So thank you very much for joining us, and welcome to all in the Zoom and also watching us on live on Facebook. We will also be uploading this in our HNU YouTube channel and airing the episode in our radio station DYJR FM 106.5 on your radio. So without further ado, may I introduce the panel in a round robin fashion. Please state your name, where you are currently, what batch, and the state where you are. So we'll start with Edgar, and then Mildred and the others may join later. So let's hear it from the first two panelists. We'll start with Edgar.
Hi, I'm Edgar Rebosura. I'm so honored and at the same time very flattered to be here today. I'm out of words. I'm just so happy to see you all of you guys with Mom Joy and the rest of the HNU faculty. It's so nice to see you virtually. Anyway, I am a product of DWC, then DWC College of Nursing, batch 1992. And I am now residing in Royal Palm Beach, Florida. I've been here for, I've lived in Florida for, I don't know, about 23 years, I believe, something like that.
Thank you very much. And currently working at?
Oh, okay. I am working at Bethesda Hospital East. That is here in Florida, Boynton Beach, Florida. I work as a patient care supervisor of the cardiovascular step-down unit.
So thank you very much, Edgar. Both of these in the panel today, those that came early, are in my batch. We are the 5th batch of the College of Nursing of Divine Word before. And we are the Escalatians 92, about 200 in the batch. And Edgar was president of Section A. I was president of Section Section C. And I'm so happy and honored. This is our first time to do this virtual online reunion discussion panel. But Edgar has been instrumental in organizing our batch reunions. And of course, heading the almost 1,000 members of the Alumni Association all over the world. So without further ado, let me give you and introduce our other batch, Miss Niet, Mildred Karaan Williams. Good morning, Niet.
Good morning. It's so nice to see everybody. Kumusta? It's really nice to see everyone. I'm surprised to see some batches here from the faculty. So it's so nice. Thank you for inviting me, and I'm glad to see everyone. So I'm here in Southwest Florida. I've been here since 1998. I came from New Jersey. I've had backgrounds in ICU, and now I'm working at the Department of Veterans Affairs in one of their outpatient clinics here in Southwest Florida. I'm currently the assistant nurse manager there in the clinic. We serve just veterans. It's an outpatient clinic. We have primary care doctors, mental health, and I manage 6 RNs, 7 LPNs, and 2 health techs. I've been working for the VA for the past 13 years. Yeah.
Thank you very much. Let me bring everybody in so we can see all of your faces. If you can turn on your cameras so everyone will see who else are there. I had to place Edgar in the announcement card and say led by, because everybody is welcome. Anyone who can join are here. So can just come anytime. Kinsa naman ni Nana si Ma'am Chona. Anyway, so here are the beautiful faces of the nursing alumni of Holy Name University, Divine Word College. We have the clinical instructors, we have the dean, we have the chairs, we have former clinical instructors such as Miss Chona, Ma'am Chona Chatto here. And we have a majority is from batch 92. Vilsuette, Judith, Who else? Kinsa pa batch, of course, Edgar, Mildred, and me. There was another one. Jocelyn, Gamones is also in our batch. All the rest are either ahead of us or younger, very much younger, because they are fresh graduates. So may I ask Ma'am Chona Torregosa-Chatto to introduce herself, where she is currently what batch. Ahead na ninato kay CI naman ninato si Ma'am Chona. So ready na ka, ma'am? We were just done with a round of introductions. We just started. So let's have you introduce yourself, where you are, what are you doing, and then we'll have the other questions later.
Hi there. This is Chona. Currently, I live in the San Francisco area, Hercules, California. Batch 88, the Panacean pioneers of HNU. Very proud to be a pioneer. What else, Vera?
Currently working in...
Oh, I work as a recovery room nurse at Kaiser Permanente at Richmond, California. Been there for about 20 years.
Wow.
Used to work in Texas and moved to California. Thank you.
Thank you very much. And thank you for the many times that you have been hosting us in our different visits to the Bay Area, and especially in your city, and seeing you in the different activities of the Northern California Association of Tagbilaran or Bohol. So I'm very happy that they are represented by different batches. We have the first batch, Ma'am Chona. We have the fifth batch. We have the younger batches. We have recently graduated students probably. Where is Miss Liz? I'm having issues with getting into, but I hope that she can join us. Okay, so let's deep dive into the questions for the panel. Ayaw kagol ng mga pili ka ng mga CI kay pangutanon ko na ko ron. But let's deep dive into your ari lang ta sa current, no? What are the high moments and the challenges that you have as in your current work? And then the next question would be your favorite memories of Holy Name University. Let's start with Niet this time.
What to say again? Challenges of my work?
Yes, high moments or challenges of your current work.
Well, highest moment is when I got my job as an assistant nurse manager. Of course, I worked hard for, I got the scholarship from the VA to get my double master's here in health administration and nursing. So I've worked my way up. So I'm proud to be where I am right now. And of course, the challenges with that is dealing with people. Being the manager, so it's challenging at the same time, but it's good. It's yes, as I said, it's challenging, but it's rewarding at the same time. But I'm hoping that it'll get better, but I know it will as time goes on.
So after graduation from Divine Word College, now Holy Name University, what did you do or where did you go? Or
okay, so well, I graduated in 1992. I didn't work there in the Philippines. I just took the CGFNS, and then I waited. I got my sister helped me get the visa to come here, and then I came here in 94, and then I came to New Jersey with my family. I worked in some nursing homes, and then stayed there in New Jersey, worked in the hospital and nursing homes for about 4 years. And then I moved down to Florida in '98. And I worked in telemetry and then moved up to ICU. Did that for 10 years. And then I got a job with the Department of Veterans Affairs. And I've been there since for the past 13 years.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you very much. Edgar, tell us about what you have been doing since graduation from '92 to the present, the high moments and the challenges.
Okay. When I graduated back in 1992, I went to Manila to review for my nursing board at the University of San Tomas. It was quite an experience for me because I did not, after taking the review and taking the board exam, I stayed in Manila and tried everything. I did odd jobs. I worked at Jollibee. I was frying chicken joint, things like that, French fries, you know. But anyway, and then finally, I worked as a public health nurse under the President of the Republic of the Philippines, then President Ramos. I served under him. People, every time I say I was a public health nurse under President Ramos at that time, and people would say, "Oh yeah, you were President Ramos' personal nurse." I said, "No. I was part of this team that was directly under him. We were a team of doctors, nurses, and midwives that were sent all over the country to represent the president in times of calamities and things like that. But our focus were the cultural minorities. So for a year, I did that. I've done medical missions. We were doing a lot of medical missions in the hinterlands of, I spent a lot of time in Palawan, okay? So, and also Mindoro, provinces in Mindanao. I have a lot of stories about that. It was fun. I can talk about my experiences now, but at that time it was scary. I contracted malaria while in the jungles of Palawan. I had but it's I learned a lot from that. So that's what I did right after I got my license in the Philippines. And then after that, in 1994, I came to the US and I first worked in North Carolina. There was a nursing home. And then I moved to Florida in 1996, I believe. I've worked in several fields of nursing. Like I've done nursing homes, rehab centers. I worked as a supervisor in different places, but my current position right now is a patient care supervisor. I've been doing this for, I've been in this hospital, Bethesda Hospital East, for 20 or 21 years, something like that. And I've been a patient care supervisor in the cardiovascular step-down unit for, I think I've been doing this for about 6 years or so. And the challenges, to me, every day is a challenge. There's always challenges. Every time I put my uniform, I leave my house to go to work, it is always a challenge. I always pray before I go to work that I would be able to do the best possible job that I could and make decisions, since my position calls for a lot of decision making every day, and my decisions significantly impact a lot of lives, patients' lives, employees' lives. So I always pray that my decisions are the best. Of course, in a lot of situations at work, especially in the US, you have to realize we Filipinos are tiny people, okay? And you are supervising, you are heading people from all over the world. They're 6'5", so it is a challenge. But I'm always up for the challenge because I feel confident with the education and the training that I got from Divine Word College, now Holy Name University, College of Nursing. And I am proud to say that being a product of Holy Name University, I can compete with the rest of the world, because the US is the melting pot of nurses from just about every country in the world. So you have to deal with a lot of cultures, a lot of characters. So and that in itself is very challenging. But because of my training, I feel confident. And but of course, every day is a learning experience. So my challenge is every day coming to work. It is always a challenge. But like what Miette said earlier, it is very rewarding, especially when you become a part of the care of somebody, a patient who came in barely alive, and they walk out of the hospital, barely alive, wheeled in, and they walk out of the hospital and go back to their lives. They don't have to say thank you, but deep inside, that is good enough for me. So those are the highlights of working here in my present job.
Wow, thank you very much. I do remember that incident in Palawan that you had, and I know that was scary, but I'm very happy that looking at where you are now and your beautiful family, and leading these almost 1,000 nursing alumni. You are in the best position and the best experience to bring you to where you are now. So I'm very happy that we are now joined by Ma'am Liz, our former clinical instructor. Hi, Ma'am Liz. You didn't miss so much, but we had a round of introductions where our panelists introduced themselves, their batch, and where they are now currently before we started with the questions that was answered already by Mildred and Edgar here. So can we ask you to introduce yourself and where you are currently? You have to unmute yourself. Sige. Unmute.
Okay. All right, got it. Anyway, I'm Elizabeth, formerly Vergas, and now I'm Mrs. Halbert. So I'm a graduate of batch 89. And from the Philippines, I left Philippines 1993, 92. So from the Philippines to Chicago to Texas, and now I'm here in California. So
Okay.
work in the nursing home, then work in the hospital, work in ICU, and then right now I am a fully specialized in radiology, and I guess that's it.
Okay, thank you very much. We'll have more questions for you later. Let's move on to Ma'am Chona Torregosa-Chatto, our former clinical instructor of batch 92 and currently in California. Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
Yes.
Am I there?
Yes, very loud and clear.
Okay. So I left the country in 1990, finished in 88. Left in 90, I was in Inglewood Hospital for 4 months to volunteer. And then Mami Buenga said, no other CI, so just come over and teach. So I did that for a year. So, and that was it. After that, because I was 20 years old, I could not get my nursing license. And then when I got my nursing license, went to Manila to take the CGFNS review and then came over. So my experience at HNU, being the first graduate, the pioneer, it was a hit and miss situation kind of thing, right? I mean, we had really good CIs at that time, I could say. They were helping us. And I think that has a big impact on how I am doing right now as a nurse in the US. I never worked in a nursing home because I put in my resume Inglewood General Hospital. So they put me tele right away. Couldn't even read one EKG at that time. No, nothing, right? So, but I think, yeah, I mean, do we teach that in school right now? I don't think so, right? I'm not sure. But when I was a student, I don't remember looking at EKG at all. But we're resilient, right? We're so good at, doing whatever, how to survive. So it was a survival, really. So thank God, tele for about 2 years, ICU 2 years, and then recovery room PACU for 2 years in Texas. And then when I moved on to California because I got married. And then from that time, I've been in the perioperative area for the last 20 some years. So I am happy with where I'm at right now, working as a PACU nurse. I'm a staff nurse 4. I work my way up. I do not want to be in management. So I said, that's fine. I'll just go ahead and do being a staff nurse 4, which means to say I have to do what I do now as like, not pastime, but I love doing my surgical missions, and that helps me maintain being a staff nurse 4, my clinical ladder. I do like other, work from to the outside, helping poor people or whatever, some kind of mission work. So yeah, I think HNU in general, I was in University of Bohol when I had my capping. That's my story. I forgot to tell you that because we started in UB. All my classmates, including Edgar's wife, Jennifer, moved ahead of me for a semester. And I said, I'll just stay in UB. But after that, I decided after capping, move to HNU. It took me, Mami Buenga and Mam Mascareñas was nice enough to take me. So my capping in UB, by graduation in HNU. So my 2 schools, but I'm really, really happy that I moved to HNU. I finished high school there. So it was really meant for me to finish college in HNU. And I think that's all I can say.
Well, thank you for sharing that. And that's why you were in that first batch. And how many were you that were recruited from pirated? No, I'm just saying. I'm just kidding.
Oh, from UB? Yeah, there was about 20 some, like 22, probably 23, like that, more or less early 20s. Then, yeah, we finished 26 of us that finished at 88, including Jennifer, Edgar's wife.
Okay. And we produced the first top 1 at that time, huh? Well, am I correct?
We had a top notcher, Janet Cabajo. At that time, I think number 7, if I'm not mistaken. She was number 7 in the board place.
Yes.
We were so lucky.
And then after the 26 or something, I think our batch, Edgar, was about 200.
Right,
so
right.
Times how many percent after that? And then
Liz, The second batch
Yes.
was 90 something, I think, Liz.
Liz, how
Yeah,
many
and
were you?
the board top notchers.
Okay, and you were 90 graduates.
96?
Okay, so thank you very much. My next question is, what were the highlights of your and significant memories of your nursing education in Holy Name University, formerly Divine Word College? Your as a student when you were here. Let's start with, I'll start with Liz, and then Chona, and then Niet, and then Edgar.
Well, for me, I guess in my nursing student years, I was a little bit struggling. So, but my highlight is when I graduated nursing, and Mabibuenga told us we need clinical instructors. So all you have to do is just do an interview and do a return demonstration. And boy, we got it right. And it's like, well, you are hard. So that's just like it. I might be struggling when I was a student, but at the end, she knows that we are doing good. I mean, we really tried our best to be a good student. So there's about 4 of us right away that she hired. So those are just my highlights for my student days and my clinical instructor days. And
if I remember correctly, we were double dating. No, I'm just kidding. Forget about that. Anyway, yes, Ma'am Chona. Your 2 years that you were in college after your capping, and then being the clinical instructor.
When I was a student, it was pretty good. I mean, yeah, a little struggling. All of us were struggling because, not all, I'm sorry, like Janet never struggled, but because it's like, right? Like, don't tell that to Janet, but no, it was good because we're a small batch. So really we got along so well. We had so much fun, right? Because it's a very small group. And then my main highlight was passing the boards. Can you imagine? Like, you know, your chest was pounding so hard because first batch, you better pass out of 26. We were promised to have 100%, but it didn't happen, right? Some of us didn't make it. So I think that was really my number one highlight, passing the boards. And the job to follow is nothing. The board first, and then being the Panacean pioneer is really something to cherish for me.
Wow, thank you very much. And you were the lucky ones that were under you, especially in CHN. Okay, Mia?
The highlight would be the experience that the hands-on that we do at while we were in school. It's whenever when I tell my coworkers, whoever I work with, knowing that, hey, I did like 15 deliveries. I have to handle babies and deliveries. And they're like, you what? Over here, I don't think that they do that hands-on experience because of the legal issues and all that stuff. So they don't really like handle when they're in students. And that was really like a good experience for me and giving me some confidence and the training. And of course, being an HNU Catholic and the strong foundation for that, doing the right thing. And kind of up until now, stickler for, you have to do the right thing. So when they say you do it right, well, of course, that's what we do. So that's like our good foundation from the school that always do the right thing and work ethic. And yeah, so it's that would be my highlight for me, that I can remember always the the fun in the delivery, and everybody got, oh, I got my 15th finally, and then now we're gonna go move to the having the babies, and it was really fun and good for me.
Yes, thank you very much for sharing, Edgar.
Okay, of course, 4 years in nursing school, you've got to have several highlights, right? So I'm debating on this. I'm thinking, shall I talk about my experience under Ma'am Chona or Ma'am Liz? Because they were both our clinical instructors. I'm thinking, but you know what? Okay, I'll let you off the hook, Ma'am Liz, Ma'am Chona. I'm not gonna talk about my experience with you, but anyway, okay, I think let me share a couple. My first OR experience, that was really something. It was very scary. Well, at first we were just allowed to observe. So can you imagine seeing somebody's guts in a container outside of the body? It's like, oh, that's so cool. At the same time, it was so scary. My knees were shaking. I was so sweaty. So that was unforgettable for me. And of course, to add to what Miette said about handling deliveries, scrub-ins in the OR, and those other things, that gives us the edge over other nurses because we have the hands-on experience. I know that the US might have the technology in every aspect, including in teaching materials and stuff like that, but nothing can replace experience. So because of how we were trained, we had a lot of hands-on experience. So they couldn't believe my stories, like what Miette said. I have delivered babies myself, several of them. And sometimes if the doctor trusted you, they just look over your shoulder and you do everything, So unless, of course, when things are not normal, then they take over. So that really gives us the edge, being Filipino nurses, and especially HNU graduate. However, I have a special, unforgettable experience that I would like to share to everybody today. And that is, it happened during our capping ball when I sang a duet with Vera.
Oh my God.
Please be careful with my heart. Do you remember that?
Yes.
Why are you blushing? You're blushing. You're turning red right now.
We were what you call that? We were asked by that what's his name? Frater, the SBD Frater.
Frater Midas, I think,
Midas
right?
Tambot SBD to sing duet. Oh my God. Anyway.
You remember the song that we sang?
Yes, of course. I still have the pictures. We were in our ball, our gowns, and
yeah.
Please be careful with my heart. Anyway, well, you were talking about, in the previous episode for College of Health Sciences, I was saying, Mom Boggs, I remember Mrs. Chase. And she said, she's already obsolete. Of course, and that was in 1992. So
rest in peace, Mrs. Chase.
She's still there, but we have a lot more. She said we have a lot more of that in the state-of-the-art skills laboratory that we have. Ma'am Joy, because we have been talking about the different experiences that they had, are these still allowed that the student nurses will really handle the deliveries themselves? are these allowed in the home still, or are these required in the, because we were able to do that in the rural health units also, and also in the delivery room. So is that still allowed now in the current curriculum, or what is the deal on that?
Okay. So, nakurat ko gamay kay si Miss Miet, ngayon siya nga 15 or more. Karon, allowed. So, karon, allowed gihapon magkanang DOS among itawag ana adto sa community, adto sa mga health facility nga magpaanak, and also our base and affiliation hospital at the same time. But it's still a requirement in for graduation, and a requirement also for you to be able to take the board exams. Even with the new curriculum, kaning nag-shift naman ta outcomes-based education. It's just that karong tungura kay wala man tay face-to-face diri sa Pilipinas because of this pandemic, so walay actual nga hands-on ang mga bata, ang atong mga estudyante. But we are hoping, because CHED has released a CMO, or a memorandum order, that we will apply for a limited face-to-face, and the College of Health Sciences, both the nursing program and the medtech program faculty members are working on it. And we hope that we will be approved, because the process is so medyo lisod, medyo taas, and we hope nga before mo graduate ang ato ang mga estudyante, ma-expose nato sila sa OR o sa DR, and extended to medical and surgery. But rest assured nga even without the face-to-face, our faculty members are doing their best nga mahatag sa atong mga estudyante ang experience nga ilahang ma-experience, to the point nga kanang naami mga standardized nga patient. And siguro mo take pug ko ani nga opportunity, taas kay Ma'am Verno, nga kung musugot ang ato ang mga graduates nga naa sa gawas, nga mahimo silang standardized patient pud namo para masulit pud ang experience sa amo ang mga estudyante. So again, balik ko, ang OR experience and ang DR experience na aghapon siya. Mag-handle, mag-deliver, mag-cord dress, mag-take care sa baby gikan sa ulo hangtod sa tiil, and sa OR na ay circulating experience, scrub experience, and suture experience. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you for sharing that, Ma'am. I believe we were required like 5 assists, 5 something like that, but different. There were always numbers that we had to comply back in the day, but now there are still numbers, Ma'am, no? 5 of these, 5 of that, and so.
For CMO 14, that's the latest graduates that we have had. That was in 2020. The CHED, or the Commission on Higher Education, required them to have 3. So 3 circulating, 3 major, or 3 scrub and scrubs, and then 3 handled, and 3 assist or immediate care of the newborn.
Okay. So to the question of was it Miet or Chona that said about TKG? Do they have that now in the nursing?
Yes, yes. We have Ma'am Judith here. Well, Ma'am Ems, Vilsuette, because they are MSN majors. Who else? Lucy Antoinette, Ma'am Boggs. Actually, we have all those equipment in our skills laboratory.
Can I add to that, Vera?
Yes, please go ahead.
Yeah, about EKG, in comparison to the US curriculum, EKG is not taught in even in the bachelor's curriculum. Yeah, it's something specialized that you have to learn after you graduate. Maybe the only thing they can introduce is EKG comes in PQRST waves. That's about it. But interpretation, there's none.
Yeah.
So in fact, in the past, I have taught basic EKG at HNU. I think I've done that about 3 times, I believe. And I hope I can do it again in the future. It's something that I do every day, and I feel like I can contribute to HNU by teaching basic EKG. So next time I'm in the Philippines, we can always set that up, and I can prepare my material.
Wow, thank you very much.
Edgar, you still can do virtual.
Oh, sure.
Yes.
That's right.
Pwede paghihapon. So, Ma'am Boggs, if you are there and the rest of the faculty members, please let us consider Edgar in his virtual pagtudlo nato sa EKG.
I'll be more than happy. I'll be more than happy.
They can probably give us the list of favorite stuff that they can teach, so that you can just look in there and see.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. You know, seeing EKGs day in and day out, I've developed my own tricks, not taught in textbooks. You know, to make lives easier on EKG interpretation. I've learned my own tricks.
Well, thank you.
Vera, can I say something?
Yes, please go ahead.
Ma'am Joy, we haven't met, but I was really hoping that since I take students to the Philippines during my surgical missions, like we do this every 2 years, kind of more or less, I was hoping we can coordinate, we can collaborate, that the students from here are like, some are high schoolers and some are in college, and they usually are nursing students, going to be nursing students. Can we maybe, as like, we want to go into your lab, like sit down in your classroom, or at least the lab, because I'm so proud that, you know, being an alumni HNU, and I'm able to, like my Boggs, I saw her at Galeares 2 years ago, Ma'am Tabel, and we're talking, Ma'am Racho, and Bero, and Ma'am Judith. And I'm hoping that one of these days, because we were canceled last year, I had like 14 students. And then, you know what I mean? Like, it will be a nice experience for the kids from here to see how we teach nursing. Okay.
Yes, Ma'am Chona, we can do that. And we can even start doing our memorandum of understanding, because kind of being linked with international schools is one of the, it would make the program an edge, no, to other nursing programs if we have international linkages. Actually, before the pandemic, I think mga 7 years na siguro, we had a link with Ma'am Flor Bondal sa Georgia, Culpa. Yes, she every year manhe siya bringing iyahang mga students and then mag-research together with our nursing students also every summer. Pagka-pandemic, naundang siya. And it's one of the best practice that the department had kay kanang naaman mi international nga linkage anya kuan gid siya kanang tangible gid siya. They go to the fields, adto sila sa mga community diri sa Bohol, and then they conduct research murag sa cultural to nga course ni Ma'am Bundal, and service learning at the same time. So we can do that, Ma'am Chona.
Oh,
And
nice.
I'm so
She must be
happy.
is she a clinical instructor here in the US? Si Ma'am
Yeah.
Tulpa?
She is.
Yeah, teacher, yeah. University.
Sa Georgia State of College University.
Oh, okay. Because at that time we took our kids around, like they had some community work, but Miss Vivian Flores, second batch na siya, she was the one handling the students. I was at the hospital, but siya ang gipa in charge tanan sa mga estudyante. So she really was talk to you about. So next time we come, we will plan, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Salamat.
Yes, Ma'am Chona.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay. Good morning. Sorry, I'm sorry about that. Different offices calling. So anyway, thank you very much. Yes, we were involved with Floor, allowing the students to go around to the different, especially in Panglao high schools, to interact. Ma'am Chona, thank you very much for that. I knew that you had that medical mission in was it Talibon or Ubay? Somewhere there.
Ubay was first one, and then Galiares 2 years in 2018. My first one was in Ubay. I've been taking mission groups there, like the first one in 2011. It's all the cleft lip palate, okay? And then now they go out about every year. So they have been helping a lot of bungi sa ato gyud. So that was started in 2011, and now I bring my own group, which we do general surgery and head and neck and a few other services. I'm hoping to bring OBGYN next time because they're so interested to come to Bohol. So I will see if I can make that happen with your help.
And the students actually need those numbers in terms of assist can help out, can also benefit from being part of the medical mission because there's no especially now that there is no face-to-face, but in the past, assists even in the Operation Tuli, they were ready to go wherever the missions are. Okay, so is there anyone else who would like to share? Walay nakahilumdum sa unang we used to go in the CHN. And we go to the houses. The first thing that when we arrive, we go to the houses, and then we go mangitag asa tong bahay nga naay kinilaw or asa tong naay bahay nga naay kanang halang-halang nga manok or and the CIs will come looking for us because asa naman so sila.
Vera, that was supposed to be a secret.
Ay, bawa, nasakta.
That was long time.
Under ba ni Ma'am Liz sa HN? Puro press sa luway.
Ni Ma'am Chona. Yes.
That was so much fun.
These were the highlights of our
CHN,
our nursing classes, our nursing education. Okay, so with all those sharing, I'd like to ask my favorite question, and that is why HNU? I'll start with Edgar, and then Niet, Ma'am Chona, and then Ma'am Liz.
Okay, so why HNU? That is kind of deep. But I'll answer that by looking at myself. Although I'm not quite comfortable, I don't want to sound bragging about myself, but I will say thanks to inspire the younger generation, those who are considering to study nursing. So why HNU? First of all, what is nursing? Nursing is more than just a profession. It is a calling. Nursing is not for everybody. We are nurses here, so we all know that. It is not for everybody. You have to have the right skills, knowledge, attitude. You have to have the brains and the guts to become a nurse, because if you don't have the dedication, you don't have the heart to become a nurse, then you're not gonna make it. Perfect example is our batch. We started. I know that when we were in first year, batch 92, there were, I believe, 400, 450, and then we were down to, I don't know, 200 something when we enter our second year. And then, so meaning to say, of course, there's a lot of reasons why those other students did not make it to the second year, but I'm sure a lot, the most common factor is that they find out that it's not for them. So why HNU? From my experience, HNU has prepared me and equipped me with what I need to compete against any nurse. I know compete might not be the right word, but I am a competitive person. So in my head, I always try my best. That's how I compete. I try to compete in a positive way. So here I am working in the US, working with nurses from all over the world, coming from different cultures. But I am very confident with the work that I do because of my education, genuine Christian education, genuine Christian nursing education that I got from HNU. So because of my education, because of my background, it has changed my life. My parents, my siblings, and my own family, my wife, my kids, and this is the only line of job that I know. I'm a nurse. That's all that I know. I don't know anything else. So this is how I feed my family. How did I become a nurse? Because I went to study at HNU. So I owe my life. I owe what I have right now, where I am right now, and what I am right now from my dear alma mater, then Divine Word College of Tagbilaran, now HNU. So that's why HNU. And thank you, HNU DWC, for making me what I am right now. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you very much. And we said the next one would be, is that Mommy yet?
That's so hard to follow now. I guess you can said everything now. Well, why HNU? Well, I grew up, I'm Catholic. I started my schooling when I was second grade, and then up to, I've been a alumni for from elementary to high school, and I couldn't think of anywhere else to go to, and having that strong Catholic foundation and education. So and that kind of helped me as a person as well. Your faith, your background in dealing with become resilient to any challenges that you have. And then of course the trainings that we had back then, strong foundation and Catholic foundation that really helped me where I am right now as a person, as a nurse, in dealing with everything in life. So I'm thankful, and as Edgar said, yes, it shaped us to be who we are and what we become and who we're gonna be later on. So and thank you for everything. the great school to me. Of course, I graduated there. Yes, that's the best school for me. So thank you.
Well, thank you. Thank you very much for that. Ma'am Chona?
I think everything was said by Edgar and Miette. HNU, why HNU? We are so blessed to have gone to HNU. It's a really good school. It taught us a lot and really very strong foundation. Being a Catholic, I am very proud, very happy that I was able to graduate at HNU. It has helped me tremendously at work, especially a lot of challenges, right? Day in, day out from work, too many, too much to count. But yeah, the strong foundation from our alma mater really helps. And I am very blessed with that. So I'm happy that we all are in here together talking about alma mater. I mean, nothing we can say is all good. And I'm very proud of our clinical instructors, especially at that time. It was very hard being, you know, the pioneers, but they really worked very hard for us at that time. And up to now, I'm sure you guys are holding on to the name that HNU is one of the best schools there is in the whole country. Thank you.
Wow, thank you very much. And Ma'am Liz?
All right, so for me, why HNU? Aside from its being a Catholic, that's really is my number one why I study in di pa mo ko ka HNU, or I'm still in my DWCT. I'm still old school, I guess. Anyway, yes, with the foundation that we got from the school, I believe when I was a student there, I believe that HNU is a prestigious schools. Well, they mold and develop people who are top-notch, who are already doing their service to the community. We got lawyers, teachers, and everything. That's just what, like, yes, this is the school that I want to go. And if you notice this one here, I still have my class ring. The moment I got this ring, okay, I really am proud wearing it. So every time my doctors ask me and my coworkers ask me, hey, where did you graduate nursing? I'm pretty sure I always just say, hey, I am so proud I graduated in Divine Word College, because it says in here Divine Word College yet, which is now a university and which is the best school in Tagbilaran, Bohol, where I came from. This one.
Wow, thank you very much for sharing. I actually have, and I want to share, hold on. I have a video shared by Cecil. Hold on, let me stop it first. Let me screen share it here, because those that we also asked to join us had been invited, but unfortunately, they cannot join us now. So let me, let's share some of these videos that they sent, just so we give justice to their doing this for us.
Hello, everyone. This is Miss Cecilia Kerr from Los Angeles, California, here in Hollywood. I started as a dermatology nurse taking care of celebrity clients, and went up to the clinical ladder, became a nurse manager, and became part of the Nursing Regulatory Board doing hospital inspection and checking hospital credentials here in the United States. My nursing Catholic education in Divine Word College of Nursing, now Holy Name University, made me a strong woman in nursing leadership and nursing administration in a very diverse hospital and diverse community. So why don't you try enroll at Holy Name University and be part of having a Catholic education? See for yourselves and stay safe. Take care. Goodbye.
So that was
That's good.
Cecilia, we asked her to also join. We asked a lot to join us. We were supposed to have also Christian Montañez, the one who was in the
America's Got Talent.
America's Got Talent, but I'm not sure he couldn't make it today, unfortunately. So at another time, he and Edgar can jam in his place, because we can do that. So thank you very much for all that sharing. Now the final round of round robin for what is your advice to our nursing students or currently enrolled or those who are incoming enrollees in nursing in HNU? We'll start with Edgar, and then Mom Chona, and then Liz, and then Mildred.
Okay, I'm gonna start again. I can relate with you guys when I was in your shoes, when I was 16 years old, just finished high school. I was full of dreams, very idealistic in life. I was very ambitious, and I know there are a lot of things that we want to achieve in life, and I encourage you, hold steadfast to your goal. Keep your eyes on your ambition. Do not lose sight of your direction in life. Study, go to school, and achieve that dream. And HNU can help you achieve your dream, change your life, and have a better future.
Wow, thank you very much. Yes, Mom Chuan?
Oh, ako na? Yes, just study hard. You know, if you're a student right now or planning to enroll, it is really determination that makes the difference. Okay, nothing else. It's, I mean, you study hard. You have to start early. If you are not gonna study the best you can, nothing happens. So I really encourage study, burn the candles, okay? And then you'll get it. It's not easy. It's not too hard, but it's doable. And with your persistence, everything happens after that. You will just have, you know, good health, nutrition. Of course, you pray to God, you know, some relationship here and there, but main thing, study. I mean, you got to enjoy life while you're a student, but make sure what you're doing. I think that's the most that I can say. Thank you.
Mom Liz?
All right. So if I believe in HNU College of Nursing and the whole HNU family, trust me, they are good. They are trying their best. Okay. They are trying to do innovations, technologies, everything. So with HNU, I trust me, you are gonna be in good hands. And with HNU, you can. I'm very proud to be a alumni of HNU because of them. This is where I am right now. I am very stable with my job right now. I am way up to the top. So with HNU, the foundation that I got from them is where makes me a strong woman.
Wow.
That's it.
Thank you very much. And Mia?
Focus on your goals. As Mom Chona said, study. You're in the best hands. If you haven't decided to enroll yet, this is the best time. They're there for you. They're looking, as Mom Liz said, the innovations to give you the best educations that you can get to prepare you for in life. You're in good hands, and focus on your goals where you want to be. And they'll be there for you to guide you and achieve those goals for you.
Wow. Okay, thank you very much. Let me bring everybody in. Are we all here? Can you turn on your cameras and look straight in the camera so we can have a group picture? This is a sort of virtual reunion online via Zoom, and we're also live on Facebook. So does anyone else there have something to say, their advice or their hello to everybody? Can we have Babor say something?
Naglumilom na ako Vera, ha? So anyway,
hi ma'am.
So anyway, you know, because I'm a little bit emotional, you know, because looking at you, it made me realize that perhaps I'm so happy that I know I have contributed a little in making you who you are now. A little. But I am so happy because looking at you would tell me that I must have done something good to be able to produce good people such as you. So thank you so much.
Okay, Vilsuette, say hi to our classmates. Unmute yourself.
Thank you for sharing your life, your journey in the US. Thank you. So proud of you all.
We have Judith. Mom Judith. You have to unmute yourself because we can't hear you.
Okay, so we have not realized our dreams working in the States though, but we are very happy. We have made a lot of nurses working not only in the States, in other countries. So thank you for this opportunity to see you. Though virtual, puhon-puhon kita ratapuhon. God bless.
Okay, by age no, so Joy Gamones is the one of our batchmates also. Can you show yourself, your face, and unmute yourself? Or dili kaya? Joy? Is Chona still here? Wala, hawa na. Emmylou. Emmylou is pretty much younger.
Good morning. I'm the youngest. I'm batch 97. And I'm really thankful for the sharing. No? So sana all, as what President said, wala ma-realize ang mong dream to work abroad. But then we are very proud to produce very good nurses. And I think Cecil is my batchmate, I think. I'm not sure, Vera. And anyway, thank you so much. And very inspiring kayo inyong mga experiences. Thank you.
Thank you very much. And the promise that they will be virtually sharing or teaching or sharing their expertise or their inputs to our students is something to look forward to. Ma'am Lucy?
Ma'am Vera,
Yes, please go ahead.
Before we go to the next one, I'm sorry to interrupt, but I want to say something. I would like to personally thank our clinical instructors back in Bohol, back in Tagbilaran. I know it's everybody's dream to work in the US, to work abroad. In fact, a lot of people study nursing to come to the US. That's very common. That has become stereotypical among nurses. However, I would like to thank you personally for being there, for helping our alma mater, for producing more nurses, for training and for molding the youth. And I want to tell you, you should hold your heads up high and be proud there's no shame about that. There's no shame about that. We can be working wherever, but if you're not happy and you're not contented with what you do, that's not success for me. In my book, success is what you have contributed to the community, to other people. It doesn't matter where you are and what you do. In fact, I always thank in my hospital, I always thank the housekeepers, the engineering department. I always thank them. They're always forgotten because they're not, especially during the pandemic, nurses were called heroes and stuff like that. But we are a team, okay? And also you are there, you are training, you're molding the youth. So that in itself is great success. So I personally thank you, and we, the alumni from all over the world, we are here trying our best to support you guys, okay? So we got your backs, all right? Thank you so much for all you do.
Yay, thank you very much. Miss May, Polinar, can you open your camera and unmute yourself so you can be seen and heard? And Miss Joy, anyone else who is here? And if they can't, I'll give the last few words to Miss Joy.
Ma'am Vera.
Yes.
Excuse me.
Yes,
Dapat
ikaw
Ma'am
na.
Lucy. Ma'am Lucy.
Ay, oh, Ma'am Lucy. Sorry. Ikaw man ito ang itawag. Yes, please go ahead. Then we have Joy and then Ma'am May.
Okay, so good morning, everyone. I'm very inspired, and thank you for giving us the opportunity to be part of this virtual conference. And then thank you for giving me a hint na hoping pohon if I will have some kanang mura bitaw og conference or virtual webinar. I hope kanang dili mo say no if ever we will have the invitation, because I already have the virtual the webinar with my classmates, so hoping appeal mo sa among kanang invitation. And then lastly, hi Miep, kaila pa kanako. Okay, thank you and salamat sa tanan. Keep safe.
Thank you very much. Joy, Miss Joy, our classmate. Jocelyn, Reyes, dili ka open, no? Ma'am May, Polinar, Lisod. Okay, that's okay. At another time. And Ma'am Lucy, feel free to let me know when you need the Zoom account to be used for which types of things, because this is our account in HNU, and we have 100 maximum on Zoom. But right now we can have more than several thousands on Facebook because we are live also on there. So let's have the last. Yes. Let's have the last words from Ma'am Joy for our panelists and for the clinical instructors, and addressing to our currently enrolled students, our incoming students, and even the alumni from all over the world. We have tagged the DWC HNU Alumni Nurses Association with this the link to the Facebook page. We'll also have this uploaded in our YouTube channel, and the sound, the audio uploaded, aired on DYJR. So let's hear it from you, Ma'am Joy. Nakamute pa ka, Ma'am.
Okay, so hearing all of you, faculty members and our alumni, is very inspiring. And you are representing the Holy Namians nurses, no? So I just would like to say thank you so much. And this is a very good opportunity for us to share, and a very good opportunity to reiterate or to say kanang nabitaw sa atong logo, kanang ubos, witness to the word. And so for the students of Holy Name University who are presently enrolled right now and who will enroll in the first semester, I would like to copy what Ma'am Chona has said. It's determination and work, work, work. And to the faculty members, thank you so much for the hard work that you have done for the benefit of our students. And let's continue to mold nurses who can work and who are confident to work around the world because of the training that we have given to them. So again, daghan kayong salamat in focus, led by our alumni president, Edgar Rebosura, and Ma'am Mayet, Miss Miet, Ma'am Chona, and Liz. Daghan kayong salamat.
Thank you very much. Ma'am Joy, I have to read some of the comments here from Facebook, our Facebook page. Loida Aparicio saying, hi Beth, Liz Vergas, Bernadita Agbayani is watching, Loida Aparicio is watching, Jocelyn Gamonet Reyes, Mali Caballo Escobar, Craig Sespon is saying, how are you guys? We have, well, Ma'am Jevica is also watching. There is a name here, XJD Oziron. Hi mga CI nako sa una. Nagkabata kuno ang mga CI nato karon. Kamusta all the CIs and my previous students, Yoli Bong Jimenez. Ma'am Jevica is watching. Uji Gerard. Nagkabata amo mga CI. Who else? Yes, and I'm sure that many more are still going to watch. Ma'am, not a question, Ari Ma'am. Are dual citizens considered local or international students? Wala pa ta ana, no?
We have a lot of students nga naa sa gawas, and if they are dual, then pwede na to sila ma-accept. Just communicate sa registrar because the registrar has the details about it.
Okay.
So pwede ra, ma'am.
Okay, thank you very much for that. So Miss Pelin Ena Gomapak Barcinas, just email registrar@hnu.edu.ph, and for best, just cc chs.dean@hnu.edu.ph para same page na sila for those questions. So once again, this has been Vera Villocido, the Marketing and Advertising Officer of HNU, and you are watching In Focus, the virtual panel discussion brought to you by the Marketing and Advertising Office. Inviting you to check out our webpage, hnu.edu.ph. Our Facebook page is Holy Name University Official. Our Twitter is HNU Bohol. Our Instagram is Holy Name University. And watch for the premiere of this broadcast in YouTube. It's Holy Name University also. We will set the date for tomorrow. So thank you very much to our panelists, to our clinical instructors, to our dean.
Thank you.
I'll send you the recording. We may have a part 2, bigger reunion, or we may have a part 3. It doesn't matter, but we will schedule a common time. I know it's already past bedtime for most of you, but thank you very much for joining. I will play the marketing video for our closing, and I hope to see you. And we have our group picture. So let me share screen that. So that we will close with that video.
I chose HNU as my school because it offers a good quality education. It offers a good course, medical technology, which is my choice. That's why I chose HNU as my school.
Thank you, Kaayo.
Wanna be in a place where I can be.
Holy Name University has a way of balancing the hands-on training and academics so that one does not only learn how to do things, but also know why things work that way.
Wanna be in place where they understand the stirrings of my heart, where people just like me will take me as I am, as I am.
I believe that at Holy Name University, you are not just equipped with the necessary things to know about the world, but also a means to strengthen one's relationship with God and with your fellow men.
I wanna be in a place where they understand the stirrings of my heart, where people just like me will take me as I am.
I chose HNU because as a Catholic institution and its good reputation, I know and I admire the school's philosophy, initiative, and also the service that they provide to the students and teachers.
My heart is filled with joy and laughter, 'cause I know where I'm going to, the only place I chose to be. Come with me.
So thank you very much. And murag mao na to akong i-stop sa aning, hindi na ko ma-stop ang Facebook. But anyway, here, I will stop now. So that we can, pwede na ta magchika. Madili live.
Oh.
Mag-joy, masig na pa kayo pang story ha. Pwede na.
Siguraduhan na, Vera ha.
Tensa ako sa i-check na pang, video ended na. Tanawa ko na po ninyo, Bete. Andiri kay stop video naman ko. Ako po, stop ang recording.
Stop video.